La 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 la. Check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? You sure can. Hi, hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm CourtneyQuarantine, your host, full-time content creator, makeup artist. How do I say that? I'm a full-time content creator, variety streamer, makeup artist. And today we're gonna do some makeup. If you are returning, hey bestie, hey! Thank you so much for being here, seriously. If you want to hang out here, if you wanna subscribe, if you like a little bit of yapping, if you like long format tutorials, I don't know, dude, if you wanna hang out here and just kind of vibe with me, subscribe. Okay, if you're interested in any of my other content, it is linked in the description. I do a lot of stuff. I've combined all of my creative endeavors that I've done my entire life into the work that I do now, and I quite enjoy it, and I'm not too shabby at it if I do give myself just a little bit of credit for once. I'm trying to get better at that because it feels weird. But yeah, I'm going to be getting into some new makeup. I'm literally just going to use a bunch of new makeup today and do a look. And I have the feeling of the look that I want to do. I'm taking a little bit of things that like are very me, spikes. I'm going to try some new stuff and get into some new favorites. And yeah, I have some things that I really have been loving lately. This makeup season has been particularly great, I think, for my taste. I really love it. Do I have anything else? Is there anything that else I usually say in the beginning? I'm not sure. So anyway, we're just gonna get started. I recently shaved my brows off, so that's feeling quite nice. I'm a big proponent of like literally shave off your brows. Proponent? Is that the right word? I don't know. I'm going to be using some concealer to prime my eyes. Now, I know this is going to make some of you shudder and shake in your boots, but sometimes I just like using concealer because some of the eye primers that I have are like quite old, and I don't know where is that my about face one right there? Yeah, it sure is, but I don't know if I want to use that. Just feeling kind of crazy today. I'm going to go in with the Fatally Yours 2 palette. It's upside down. The Fatally Yours 2 palette. This is with Melt Cosmetics and Bailey Sarian. If you saw my TikTok on, a number of TikToks actually on this collection and stuff, or my photos on Instagram, I went to the like campaign party. I was invited to go. I met Bailey. I met a lot of my friends. I met a lot of people that I love, admire, and respect and have for literally decades. So I could cry thinking about it actually. But it was fantastic and it was wonderful. Here's the other part though. This, yes, I do keep it in the box. Again, it's upside down. Okay, gorgeous, stunning. Look at this little like bodice thing in the middle. You can kind of see like the embossedness. It's kind of like a leathery, no, what is this? This is like a PV kind of material. It's, my God, make good choices on the back, dude. Oh! Yeah, I've been using this palette already. Here is what it looks like a little bit closer up. Again, please bear in mind that I have been using this quite a lot already, and I'm obsessed. If you were to ask me if this is a perfect color story, I would say yes. I would say yes because of what I use and what I like. Here is the insert that comes with the palette. Like, my God, dude, like the details and everything. This is a really gorgeous, stunning, decadent collection. I don't know, I just love it. The palette does have a mirror, which I want to note. I adore this palette, and I knew that I would. I love red eyeshadow more than anything. Red eyeshadow is number one. Red eyeshadow, orange, and warm browns. Woo! Historically speaking, it's just, I love it so much. So I'm going to use these, and then I definitely am going to use Scarlet, which is the gel liner. Again, I still have the packaging for everything because I will not get rid of it. Also, Melt did send me this in PR. Just as a little disclaimer, as I'm filming this now, I have the choice to edit and not upload this, okay? Stick with me, because sometimes people are like, well, if you're talking about a first impression and you posted it, there's probably some time in between when I filmed that and when I posted it. I think through the things that I talk about, and there are many things that I've recorded, and maybe it was a first impression, maybe it was something, use it, and then I will wait to post that. If I'm like a little like, well, let's see how it all, kind of goes out. I'm obsessed with this stuff. In saying that though, I think I've been using makeup for long enough now. And you know what? Actually, I have this realization as I'm sitting here. I have been using makeup for long enough now, and working with makeup and making makeup also now too. I can add that to my little resume. But like, I have been in makeup for a while. I have so much to learn. There is so much to learn, and I love that. I love that there's constantly new technologies, new sciences, and also just things from the past that I just want to learn about. There's so much to learn, and I can't wait to dive more into it every single day. But what I will say is that sometimes when I try something, it's a little like, But I would say 99.9% of the time, immediately when I'm using something, I know if I'm going to be liking it or not. I know if I'm going to be using it or not. And I used to be like, oh, I need to give it some time. I don't actually need to anymore. I don't actually need to too much anymore. I can get like mad scientist about it and I want to try different things and I want to layer it in different ways because I'm like, hey, this works really well. Will it still work really well if I use it in this way or if I layer it in this way and if I do it like this and let me try this? And that's the fun. Like, I just kind of wanted to say that because I don't know, when you come to my channel, when you come to my page, when you come to the spaces that I'm running, the things that I'm doing, that's the mindset I'm coming from. That's where I'm coming from. Okay. Anyway, I really love this gel liner. This is a red gel liner from Melt that we've all been like kind of rooting and cheering for and excited about. And oh my God, I need to do some spikes with this and things with this today because mwah, I love it. I love it. So this is Scarlet and the packaging, again, hot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. And then I actually picked up these. These are from Gen C. Is that how you say it? Gen C? That's how I read that. I can't read, so, you know. But I picked up a matte and a like metallic one. And I'm really curious about this matte one, dude. Look at this shade, bro. Woo, look at that shade. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is the shade. Is it like mushroom or something? It's shroom. Bro, anything that's named shroom, I'm gonna bet I usually like this kind of a color. And you know what I discovered last night? And I was like, okay, I'm cured. I was like just kind of messing with the top. I haven't used this, but I like moved the top of this and I went, it locks closed. It locks closed. Woo! Okay. Anyway, I actually don't think I need to run through any of the newer stuff anymore. I'm just going to start doing my makeup and we can talk about it when we get to it. Okay, great. I'm going to use just a little bit of concealer for my base today because I can't be bothered with some of my eye bases and I don't know where a couple of them are. It'll be fine. This is the Dose of Colors one. I think this is Fair 2 or Fair 1. This might be Fair 1. Fair 1. And what I will say is I take my concealer and my base like quite far out onto my temple because I would rather have it covering more area than it needs to than less. I think I'm going to go for like a dark lid and really going with this noir shade. I think it's just like a matte black, matte charcoal kind of vibe. This one, by the way, this mirror also very hot, very cool, God, their mirrors are so good, but like truly. This one, I love this one. I'm going to use it a lot and I have been using it and it's mwah. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to start on the lid and kind of build up like a big smoky. I want a smoky, like messy, grungy. Oh, but I'm going to start light. Light in application, not in shade. Glorious. That is glorious. Like that a lot. I'm gonna take a little bit of noir and a little bit of smoke. Yeah, like a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of buff it into the crease ever so lightly just to get that a little bit higher so I can take the red in. I don't want that to be only on the lid. Oh yes. Oh yes. A little bit of noir, a little bit of smoke. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not done. Literally, I just realized I'm holding this mirror out here and I'm looking at another mirror. This is my emotional support mirror now. Okay, so I'm gonna take that crimson shade, which is the matte red, and I'm going to lightly run it into the crease. And again, start taking it higher and higher. Woo, that's glorious. Oh, I love that so much. I feel alive. Why did the leaf blowers have to do this right now? Like, do they hate me? Yeah, I think they do. I'm gonna take a little bit of Kitty, which is that off-white kind of like, it's like white, but it's not. It's like an off-white. I don't know how to explain it. I usually am not a white eyeshadow fan because some of them are just like not cute, but this kind of like off-white, ooh, Kitty. Just gonna stamp it up here on my brow and then kind of like blend it in. And I'm gonna kind of join those two together. Adding more of that crimson in. Yeah, dude. Taking it on a bigger, fluffier brush too so I can get more of like, again, I'm just kind of like gradiating it upwards. Gradiating it? Is that a word? I don't know. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Now here's where I will say, if you're finding that the eyeshadow like gradient is like something's a bit weird, it's just feeling a bit strange, you're feeling a bit funky about it, keep blending. Keep blending, keep kind of adding little layers here and there. It very much depends on the quality of shadow you use, and unfortunately, God, that's annoying, but a lot of the shadows that I love and adore, the blend, that's why I love them. I'm gonna add a little bit more noir. Glorious, that's glorious. Now, here's where you can kind of like clean up anything that you might need. I personally don't do a lot of like sharpening of anything because I feel like that makes it look too sharp. I don't know, when it's like too neat, it feels not me. It just feels like I'm playing pretend. It's like when everyone was doing cut creases and I was like, it feels so robotic. And maybe it was just like the time or the people that were doing it, but like, or the people that were really big doing it. But I was like, that's really pretty. I just don't know if I vibe with it. I like a little bit more of smokiness. I like a little bit more of a like smudginess. And I have found that like really actually diving into that makeup and wearing it more, especially like out in my personal life too, because I will do my makeup here and I will wear this. Every look that you've seen me do on here, I have worn out and about, and it's lovely. It's healing. Okay, now I really want to try this Gen C Shroom 05. This is the matte eyeshadow. This is a matte, what is the official name of it? It is Mixed Media. Ooh, I love that name. Mixed Media Matte Liquid Eyeshadow. Cute. Super pigmented weightless liquid eyeshadow applied to eyelid with applicator to create high impact color or well-defined line. While moist, shear it out with a brush or your fingertips to even wash or an even wash of color. Dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. Oh, thank God. I have sensitive eyes. Love to hear that. I love matte liquid shadows for my lower lash line specifically to use as like an eye primer, but also because it lays down pigment at the same time. This was freaking calling my name, dude. I actually picked this up at a Credo in LA. I went in just to kind of like have a little peruse. My collection with Mob is actually not in Credo, which is a super huge bummer. I would love to see it in there someday, and hopefully we can make that happen, but I really do kind of want to walk into a store and see my collection or my collections. But I really love like the idea of Credo. There's a lot of clean stuff, and I think I've been just kind of eyeballing these out of honestly sheer curiosity for a while now. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's very like, I don't know, this color just feels spot on to a lot of colors that I use up all the way. Was there a set that I wanted to buy? Yes, but this one I was like, let me be smart. Ooh, it doesn't smell like anything, but I said ooh because of the color. I don't think they're not scented. I would hope that they're not scented. That looks glorious. Give a little swoop. Oh my, ooh, yeah, dude. Oh, I'm gonna put this on my lips too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. I already won 100. That's my vibe, 100%. I'm just gonna take what I put on the back of my hand and just kind of like pick it up on my brush and then on my face. I'm gonna take this and just kind of, oh. Yes, a billion times yes. You know, sometimes clean brands, and I'm gonna say this with respect, sometimes clean brands, I got no business shopping with them because a lot of the stuff is sheer, a lot of the stuff doesn't feel like edgy, it doesn't feel very oomphy. That's fine. Not every makeup brand has to be for me. Style-wise, I don't think every brand suits my style. Totally fine. Cool. And I'll be honest, the biggest reason that I was drawn towards Mob is that they had like this kind of edgy coolness, like Jessica's shades. I've talked about this time and time again. But Jessica Hayes, hello, if you're watching this, Jessica, love you. You know that. We know, the whole of the internet probably knows that. But Jessica's shades really like inspired me to actually officially try Mob and like get it. And it's been so long now, but like I loved that. I loved seeing a brand that cared, that had clean formulas. And I'm going to have to look into this brand more because I'm kind of curious. But I'll be so honest, when I first was walking by, I was like, something compelled me to look at these. I don't know. I was just kind of like in my little bubble. I was like in my little la la land, in la la land. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I saw this and I said, now wait a minute. Now hold on. This kind of tone, this is one that I would use up again and again and again. So when I'm shopping with brands, particularly ones that I don't like use and love a ton of or know and I'm familiar with, picking out one or two things is usually my go-to out of sheer curiosity, dude. Out of me playing and using makeup my whole life and it being part of my job. I'm gonna take a little bit of Buff, I think, from the palette, which is that kind of like taupey kind of neutral, and kind of run it into here. It has a little bit of grayness to it. Yeah, 100% yes. A billion% yes. And because I don't want to lose too much of that red, I'm gonna take Crimson and I'm gonna run it in here. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, dude. 100% into that. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Noir and just put it in the corner, like right in here, and just kind of blend it into the edge of both the upper lash line and the lower lash line. That little detail. Woo! Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Another new thing that I got recently is this Terra Moon's like singles situation. Glorious, stunning. I don't know if by the time you're watching this, if that will have gone up. If it hasn't, let me know if you want to see that. But I have some singles here from Terra Moon. Terra Moon kindly gifted these to me, so thank you to Terra Moon. I do love what I have tried so far, and I'm quite excited about them. So I'm gonna take one of these. I think I might take a darker one, or I'm gonna take this shade, which is the shade Hubble. Hubble? Okay, and I'm going to put it on the center and then maybe take it up. But this is what it looks like, and it's crazy, dude. Like, it's so cool. It's like kind of dark, it's kind of purple. I already swatched this, but let me just like take a little bit of it. That's exactly what I was hoping. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah. Bro, now I know you can see how that has that more of a base right there, but I wanted it to look like that because I'm gonna do my spike underneath this. Ooh, buddy pal. That's cool. That's cool. I might blend out the edges a little bit. That's cool. Woo! Oh, yeah. Hubble? Mwah. I'm gonna do a really quick wing with some liquid liner. Mostly have it kind of like a straight out angle. Yup. Yup, that's a wing if I've ever seen one. Dang. I'm gonna leave it there because it's perfect and you don't mess with perfection. Sometimes, me telling myself to step away from the eyeliner. All right, I'm gonna prime my face with the Smashbox Oh, there's a joke there somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna take this. This is the Photo Finish Primer. I've had this for forever. I think I bought it when it was like half off or something, and I rediscovered it, and it's quite nice. That's it. That's all. I know this edge looks a little crazy out here, but I am fair enough that my foundation will blend in with that. Again, I'm gonna go in and just kind of soften the edge because I wiped around that and it made it really sharp. And then I can just take a brush over it. Voila. I'm going to take my About Face foundations. No, I'm not. I'm going to do mascara. For mascara, I'm going to go in with my combo that I've been using lately, the Half Magic and the Melt Cosmetics. I have a whole short on this explaining kind of why I do this and why it works and why it's like the best tip ever. If you want to see that, that's in shorts. But it's just fantastic. I like to layer this one, then this one, bada bing, bada boom. I had to do a couple things, so I added on a little bit of a base. I will include all of the products in the description this time, as well as linking some items. So if you do see items like linked on my YouTube, I think when you link them, they're like affiliate linked, like on the platform for YouTube. If that's something that bothers you, why? Like, it's not even a like, oh, no worries. I sincerely want to know why. I think the only time I've ever heard when people are like, oh, I don't like to use codes or I don't like to use whatever, it's usually someone who just like hates influencers. I'm so serious. The only time that I've ever heard someone being like, oh, I don't want to use a code, it's because they have enough. I'm like, you don't even know that person. Very strange behavior. If you use my affiliate codes, if you purchase through like the links that I've like affiliated linked, literally thank you so much. I think it's kind of like, it's 2024, not to be like that person, but like it's 2024. Content creation, like influencer kind of stuff and like entertainment is kind of this new wave of entertainment. And if the people who you are watching cannot make a living or cannot support themselves by doing this, they can't do it anymore. And to me, I want to support the creators I want to support because I want to see them keep creating. I want them to keep creating whatever it is they want to make. It's not up to me. But I love the creators that I watch, so I don't know. Anywho, so just as a heads up, any of that stuff will be linked, which is like literally so exciting. I'm so excited about that, but I want to keep it moving. So I have the Lunar Beauty setting powder, just like the tiniest bit of it on. It's actually quite nice, but I feel like, again, with most powders that I get, I go in really heavy with them at first, and then I have to kind of take it back a little bit. But this new blush is so stunning. This is the Melt Cosmetics X Bailey Sarian in the shade Please. Gorgeous, stunning, gorgeous, stunning. It is like this electric pink. It's kind of like baby doll pink, but like I'm just gonna put like a little bit. I say a little bit and then it's like, ooh. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheeks and just kind of blend it in. I really want a soft application of this time because I've been rocking this really intensely. Yeah, just like that. I love this. I love blushes like this. I do have a little bit of M150, which is my blush underneath, and I love these two together so very much. You definitely don't have to layer these blushes, but I like to wear a lot of blush, and I like to mix blush colors together. It makes me excited. It makes me happy. I like having it look just a little bit different. If I have like a little bit more of one or the other, cute. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead too. Ooh. So soft and pretty. Ooh, dang it, I forgot there's green on my spoolie. Okay, I'll just use the other side and hope that it doesn't get... No, I'm scared. I gotta clean that. A different spoolie that's broken. I use the Melt Perfectionist Brow Pen on my brows every single day except for yesterday because I used green because I was Gamora. I'm gonna put just a little bit of brow gel in these. I'm gonna brush it one more time. Just like the tiniest bit, like right in the front. So I lose a little bit of definition with those, and I just kind of want them to be a little floofy up in the front. Just like A little bit. Yeah. They look a little red right now because I just brushed through them and then they're sensitive. Okay, for the lip, I need to try Cersei. This looks beautiful. This looks like a hot lip. Now listen, when I say hot lip, they're kind of like a more like neutral nude, mauve-y, little bit of rose kind of vibe. I don't know how to explain it, and so I explain it as in hot lip. I've been describing lips like this my whole life. A hot lip is a hot lip, and when you put it on, you know. When you see it, you know. When you know, you know. But this is the new Ultra Matte Lipstick from the Bailey Sarian and Melt Cosmetics collection and Fatally Yours 2, which I've talked about so much, of course, obviously in this video alone. It's in the shade Cersei, and I cannot wait to try it. I am so freaking excited for this. I love this formula. I know you know that. This whole collection has had just stellar matte lips. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more warm, but I'll show you what I'm probably going to do with it. This is stunning, dude. This is stunning. Again, I invite you to look at the details. Look at the BS on top of that. Look at the fishnets on the tube. This is a stunning, stunning lipstick. I love these. I almost don't want to ruin the BS. It like hurts me to use them because they're so pretty, but let me try it out. Yeah. I know myself. I know I'm going to use this way more than I think I am right now. I already know. Let me explain. Let me just put the rest of this on. This formula, bro. Don't even get me started. Gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. However, I would not wear this alone. I don't wear any lipsticks really alone anymore though. So here's what I will show you. This is a little bit too warm rose for me to just straight up have it. So I'm gonna add some black lip liner. I know you probably already saw that coming. Now, let me take my hair down because sometimes I just think something looks ugly because my hair looks weird. So again, pretty. A little bit of black lip liner, a little bit of M148, which is my lipstick with mauve. You know that. If you don't know that, hey, I should say first lipstick with mauve, I guess. Anyway, then I'm just gonna tap it. Yeah, just the tiniest bit. Literally hot lip. Literally hot lip. The littlest bit, and that's stunning. I love that. It's so pretty. It was pretty before, but this is like this is a me lip now. This is how I would wear this lip. This is how I go from having a shade like Cersei and using up a shade like Cersei. I've talked about On The Go before. It's kind of very much that kind of vibe. I put On The Go on, I was like, wow, this is actually really stunning. I think On The Go is a little bit cooler than this one. I don't know. Let me know if you want to like see those two compared, but oh my god, I almost forgot my spikes, dude. I saved my spikes to the end so I can put it on top of like foundation or whatever kind of like makeup I have on my face, and it's easier to kind of layer them down. I just have to get close to my face to do this and be a little more particular. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna do some spikes really fast. Again, I'm using the Scarlet Gel Pot. Ooh, those are some good spikes. I'm gonna let them dry fully and just kind of let them be for a second because, oh, I love. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Moonstone, just like a little bit. Okay, I think that does it for this entire look. I really like how it turned out. I also like how it looks when I turn. Like, I like that you can see that column of that shade coming up, like straight up into the brow. I think that's really cool. It has a little bit of like smokiness to it. Oh my god, wait. Lower lash mascara, hold on. Okay, now the look is complete and I feel so good about this. I love this. I love how this looks. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, this is exactly what I was thinking in my head, which it usually is unless I'm really winging it. I have been, again, just really loving the makeup releases that have been happening. Just the overall vibe feels very like me, feels very vampy. It feels very like moody tones, reds, just like a little bit more edgy, at least in like my perspective. Obviously, like I would only kind of use and shop the kind of makeup that I like. So I'm happy to see that the companies that I love and the brands that I love are making just like it feels like they're making it for me. I don't know. Like, it's really, really nice. I feel like I've just been really ultra excited to use makeup and to kind of combine all of these things into my usual kind of routine. But yeah, quality wise and just wear wise, I just feel like I've been doing my makeup and I'm like, oh, I love how my makeup looks. Oh, I love how my makeup looks. I love how my makeup looks, which I hope for that every day. And every day I do love how my makeup looks, but like there's just like a level of intensity that's kind of bumped it up a little bit. In the next couple of months, there's like really some exciting things that will be happening. So I'm quite excited, but I'm so happy about the now as well. So anywho, I don't think I need to ramble on anymore about that. Please do subscribe. If you're here still and you would like to, please double check that you're subscribed. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me and just for spending your time, whether you're body doubling, whatever, what have you. Let me know your favorite either makeup release right now, or last time I asked for your favorite vampire. This time I would love to know, actually, I really would love to know your favorite werewolf. If you have a favorite werewolf out there, let me know. Again, fiction or real. I can't believe I said that, but yes, I absolutely can. All this together, stunning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Follow me for more makeup and beauty content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Ooh, the vibes. I just feel so me. These tones, dude. Ooh, beautiful.